What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am Tony the Stone Chef, and we're here on this March 30th, Sunday evening, to make nachos the Texas way.
Well, hi, Tony. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Kumithan.
Yeah. Today's my birthday, so you know what I get to do?
It is your birthday.
I get to boss you around.
Yeah.
So, what are we making right here? Tell everybody what are we making right here?
That's a great question.
Yeah. Okay.
Kumithan, I figured because I had explained it to you like 4 times already, you would have been able to explain it to our guests, but I guess not.
I'm not.
It's all right.
I'm not.
It's
I'm not
no. It's okay. It's okay. I'm just gonna let you guys know this. I don't know why Kumithan decided to put eggs in it, but you know, guacamole is guacamole, and if you make it right, I'm sure it'll taste fine.
I just followed your instructions.
I'm sure it'll taste fine.
I just followed your instructions.
I'm sure it'll tast fine.
It's your instructions.
I'm sure it'll taste fine.
Can you tell them what's in it?
Ingredients, of course.
What kind of ingredients?
Fresh
ingredients.
Fresh ingredients.
Yes.
We got some avocado in here.
Yeah.
We've got some eggs.
Okay. What else do we got?
Got some tomato.
Okay. And
some onions.
okay.
I think we got some cilantro in here. Seasoning. Can't let you in. I can't tell you the seasoning now, because at that point I would just be giving away all the secret sauce, and you got to pay for that. So,
secret sauce
in the Patreon, go ahead and shameless plug.
So in the Patreon, you're gonna tell everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody,
you pay me money, and then I'll give you the recipe.
Pay him money. Okay, that definitely works.
I'm sorry, feeding your family costs money, and if you want to feed your family good food, it's gonna cost you a little bit more. That's all I'm saying.
You heard it here first. That's why he the man. He the man right here. This is I learned from him.
And that's why I started my Patreon, so you can help support me to do this for you. And your family, I guess.
Okay. Well.
Yeah, no, Kumithan, go ahead. Now that I've introduced everybody to the ingredients, Kumithan here is going to definitely just go ahead and mix this up into what we would consider in the future to be guacamole. So,
but
no, it's okay.
You told me it's my birthday.
Just show them the technique.
You told me it was my birthday.
But you got to show them the
I didn't have to do anything.
But you have to show them the technique.
So it's not my birthday.
But you have to show them the technique.
You have to do it.
But you have to show them the technique.
You said I'm in a supervisory position.
I am in a supervisory position.
You are.
Kumithan, you have to show them the technique that I taught you.
It's my birthday, and I can't do that for them.
The birthday technique.
The birthday technique. The master has to go.
The birthday technique.
So the master, go ahead. Show me what we did.
The birthday technique.
I forgot.
I forgot.
You gotta teach me. I'm sorry.
Practice makes perfect.
You gotta teach me, and you gotta teach the folks at home.
Practice makes. Oh my goodness.
Yes. So we're gonna use a spoon.
Yeah, we're gonna use a spoon just so we can break it up a little bit, and then after that, once we crack the eggs and like mix everything
the fork is
together.
right there.
Once we crack the eggs and mix everything together, that's when we get into like the whole fork action.
Because the fork would be much
Intermediate, you got to let them know.
Okay, because I figured the fork would be easier.
For the beginners, they're just going to go straight for the fork because
Okay,
that's that's the easy way out. That's the easy way out. But you really, really want to get in here. You want to make sure that you mix everything together.
So we're gonna chunky
to smooth. That's how I go.
Chunky guacamole. Okay.
Chunky to smooth.
I heard that.
That's my prerogative. That's how I get in here. That's my technique.
Chunky to smooth.
And then
I got
you. Get in
okay.
Here. Just mash it up.
I'm a video this if you don't mind. So you.
Oh, absolutely. Mash. So you can show all my fans. Yes, guys.
The two people. I mean, you have. Oh, it's your show. Go ahead. Yeah.
Listen, guys. Sometimes, people don't really like to get in here and do the hard work.
The hard work.
So you gotta.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hard work.
Sometimes you just gotta use a little bit of elbow grease.
Yeah, because those are some chunky.
You see how chunky it is right now, but you see like all the ingredients getting mixed in together. It just looks so great. Ladies and gentlemen,
it does.
Theys and thems. When we do this here, we want to make sure that we get all the seasoning mixed in.
That's what's up, the assistant doing all the work.
You want to get in here and mix up everything. But if you see, take a good look at that. See, it's still a little chunky, but now it looks more like guacamole. We're going to switch over. Proper technique.
Okay.
Switching over.
Okay.
From the spoon to the fork,
ladies and gentlemen. Did you hear that? He's going to the fork.
The master. This is when we get into the more difficult part of the situation.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure everything, everything gets mixed in there. We want to push it up against the wall, make sure that it gets all sliced and squashed. So we don't have to worry about any of that.
Yes, sir.
Chunk.
Doing it.
We got so
and
many
doing
great.
It well.
Then were you paying attention to the ingredients that I described earlier? It's all right. I know you weren't. But at the end of the day,
fresh ingredients.
At the end of the day, all that really matters.
You said fresh ingredients.
The ingredients are in the bowl, and we're stirring.
Wow, the Warriors beat the Spurs, by the way. In case you like basketball.
Good riddance.
Good riddance to what? The Spurs? Aren't you from Texas? Oh, Texas pride going on.
Well, I thought I was from here, but
I don't know. You all proud about the Texas nachos.
I know that you told me about like your family in Texas and all of your relatives.
You're right. My Texas family, hardcore, and they're heartbroken.
Well, sucks to be them.
Yes. So.
All right.
So do you think?
Hold on. Get a close up. See this? This is stage 2. We're not quite there yet. We still got a little bit of mixing and a little bit of mashing that we got to do, but
are you sure that are you sure that it's up to snuff to the flavor profile that you would like?
I mean, I don't know, but I feel like I gotta make sure that I mix everything in first before I start.
Okay, just
taste testing. Don't want to get a false start,
No, well, we don't want a false start. No, don't want a false start. Absolutely.
That would be offside, right?
That would be. That would be offsides. Yeah.
Go team.
I don't.
Insert team here.
I don't understand what's going on.
It's all right. Not everybody understands the shooty hoops like I do. It's okay.
The shooty hoops. All right. Well, I got that on tape. So on video. So chef, we're mixing the guacamole.
That we are.
Okay. Do you think you have enough tomatoes? Do you think you have enough onions? Do you think you have enough?
I'm sure you have
Did you
plenty.
put jalapenos in this?
No, why would I defile guacamole with Who does that? Kumathon? I like your ideas sometimes, but come on now.
No jalapenos in the guacamole.
As God intended.
As God did intend. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. Did you put any garlic in there? What am I talking about? That's why it's
See?
your show. That's why it's your
See?
show. That is absolutely, ladies and gentlemen, that's why it's his show. My birthday. I'm just saying.
Sometimes you got to develop a relationship with your assistant where they understand exactly
I'm
where
all
you're
for it.
coming from
I'm
without
all-
having to explain.
Okay. Well then
There we go.
I appreciate all that you've done.
I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So I was having a conversation the other day and I was saying, I've got the best assistant,
John,
just the greatest
John Serrano is
assistant.
already
Johnny, I agree with you, but
I am the chef.
he's the chef tonight.
There we go.
He almost hit me with his. He almost hit me with that dreadlock. I'm just.
All right, come then. I definitely believe I've gotten to a good point to where you can kind of get into stage 3 here if you'd like to go ahead and take on over.
What is stage 3?
What do you mean? I've already explained.
No,
it to you.
I don't know
go
what
ahead.
stage 3
Absolutely.
is.
You gotta see how it's not quite all the way mashed. I just need you to get in there a little bit more. That's it. Ah.
Are you quitting?
Oh no. I'm just having you show the guests that you know what you're doing. That's all. I didn't teach you for nothing.
He is correct. He did not teach me all that I know
For nothing.
for absolutely nothing. Well, may I?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay,
Just like I
okay.
taught you. Absolutely.
I just I didn't want to overstep my
Oh
bounds.
no.
Definitely.
Perfect form. Love it.
Didn't want to overstep my bounds here.
No, it's okay. Like I said, I'm one of those teachers where at the end of the day, I give you the base information and then you just kind of have to
Run with it.
fly on your own.
Fly
You know what I'm saying?
like an eagle. He almost hit me with those dreads again. Fly like an eagle. Okay. I'm gonna add some
Lemon
just
juice.
a little bit of lime juice.
Lemon juice.
Pretty sure that's green.
That's green.
The top is yellow. They
Oh,
confuse
sorry.
in America, they try to confuse you all the
Sorry.
time. They have to do these things so you understand the difference, but real chefs know.
My apologies, my liege.
And what are we adding here, Jonathan?
Oh, you don't know?
No. I'm asking you to explain to the guests because I obviously know. That's how
You don't
you're
know?
doing this is my recipe. I taught you the whole thing. I taught you.
You don't know? That's okay. You don't.
here thus esteem. Lemon.
Lime.
Limon. Got some nice Mexican blend.
Oh,
Cayenne pepper.
nice. I'm so glad he can read. I'm glad he figured it out. So we're gonna. What am I doing now?
You're just making sure that you
Sensei?
get, your elbow grease in there. You just gotta
I'm getting the elbow grease in there.
gotta
Okay.
mix it in.
Gotta mix it in.
All the ingredients.
Ingredients.
There we go.
Okay.
Again, perfect form. Just like I taught you.
Oh wow.
Here
You,
thus esteem. But is it red pepper flake?
That's a great question.
and it's not.
That's a great question.
And it's not.
At least we know what we're missing.
We're not missing any of that. Trust and believe. Are you trying to find red pepper flake? We're not putting red pepper flake in the
Do we even
guacamole.
have red pepper flake?
I have a lot of red pepper flake, but we're not putting red pepper flake in the recipe that you came up with.
Right. But I'm telling you, we're missing it in the recipe that I came up with.
You know what? Then they could put an APB out. Put it on a milk carton.
AP.
It's not coming anywhere near this.
Perfect form. Go ahead and zoom in on that. Guacamole, ladies, gentlemen, theys and thems. This is how we do it.
Would you say that you would put, to make it a different type of guacamole, would you say you would put something else in this? Like if you wanted to make it Salvadorian. Let's just say Salvadorian, right?
That's racist. We're not doing
Dear
that.
consistency. Where's the mocha cheat?
The molcajete, I don't have one because he didn't bring one. So
We were in kind of a rush today.
so no
You know,
molcajete.
it being Kumithan's birthday, we had to.
Which I appreciate. Thank you very much.
We
What did you
really
give me,
just-
by the way?
Your
We'll
presence
talk-
on this show.
We'll talk about that.
We're
talk about that.
we're getting there. We're getting there.
We'll talk about that.
But yeah,
Okay.
lovely guacamole.
So, but would you like if you were to make this El Salvadorian, would you?
That's not guacamole. They call that something else.
Why is
this
that-
is guacamole.
Why is that? not-
Guacamole is from Mexico, and
I
that's
mean, it's
that's
guacamole
it. That's all. That's it. That's all. At the end of the day, if you want to make your own guacamole in a different context, you can be wrong, and that's okay. But here
Oh,
at
so
Tony's House of Love, we do things the right way.
well, it's the Stone Chef that says it on the logo. But
Dear
Tony's House of Love, we
I'm
do
quite
it the
impressed
right
with
way.
the shape of this guac. It's a runny greenish substance that has zero flavor.
See, again, that's what happens when you do it the wrong way.
I
When you do it the proper way, the Tonathy way, you get the right ingredients, right consistency, right taste every time.
I'm impressed. I am impressed. The master has shown once again why.
They don't call me chef for no reason.
I got nothing to say. You haven't wished me happy birthday though.
Happy birthday, Kumithan.
You know what? I think you appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate it.
Johnny K. Timothy.
Oh, that's yeah.
See?
It's gonna catch on,
Yep.
Tonathy.
Johnny K, you understand
Dear
it.
consistency. I would put approximately 1/2 cup of that guac on my carne asada fries.
You know
Mm.
what? You would be not wrong because
You would be very right.
this here, this shit right here.
Hey, like Johnny Cray said,
Johnny Cray.
the Tonathy way.
Who's Johnny Cray?
It's in the chat.
That's Johnny K.
Well, K, Cray, whatever. All I know,
Well, I mean, you should know your fans.
I do. It's a new one.
I only have two.
It's a new one.
I only have two.
I've got so many I can't really keep up sometimes. I just gotta.
What?
What you got going on, boo? You hush your mouth over there.
Forgive me. Will you mix this up? I have to take
Oh, that's
care of.
okay.
I have to take care of your dog.
Dear
Uh.
consistency. Also, big dog guac eggs Benedict.
No.
On an eggs Benedict?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Well, then you get left alone.
CK90. Guac goes good on almost anything.
Almost anything.
Your dog
Dear
is a
consistency. Amen.
prima donna.
Oh, I know. Trust. I raised him that way.
You did a very good job that you raised the dog to be a prima donna.
Hey.
Such a good dog. That he's such a prima donna.
Mm-hmm.
CK90.
All right. Now, again, perfect recipe for guacamole. If you weren't paying attention, I apologize for you. You missed out. We move on to the nachos.
We're moving on to the nachos.
We've got some ground beef here.
We're moving on to the nachos. Yeah.
80% lean, 20% fat. Very important. Grade A beef right here.
Did you use the Tony theme method and wash your hands? So you taught me how to do that.
Well, yeah, of course I did.
We didn't see it. Did anybody see him?
Did
wash
you
his
not
hands?
just see me? Thank you, because I definitely threw paper in the trash while I was talking. It's all right, Kumithan. You just weren't paying attention. Rookie mistake. I don't blame you. It's all right. But now, next, we move on to, like I said, grade A, 80-20 ground beef. The
Are you gonna
appropriate
use-
meat.
Are you gonna use all of that ground beef? Chef?
No, not necessary. Probably use like, I say, like 2/4.
2/4.
Maybe like half.
Can you demonstrate what 2/4 would look like?
Like half.
That's half,
That is 2/4.
I guess. And
It's 36.
It-
4/8.
it's 4/8. It's 5/10.
There we go.
That's right.
It's 8/16.
That's right.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Okay.
Glad that we all know our fractions.
Okay. You
So-
you think it's necessary to use half?
Like I said, half should be about all right.
Sure. 'Cause
This
I think
Your process.
I
6.5 pounds, or 6 3/4 pounds.
THS dime bag of ground beef.
See,
2/4.
40/80 THS should be good.
We're
Yeah.
idiots.
I think so. Yes.
I'm glad.
They all
See?
agree. I'm the rookie.
Let's
I
hear him
know-
out. Let's hear him out.
I know this might be crazy, but excuse me. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
No,
but
good.
I would think since it's broken down in
Okay,
thirds, why don't you just use a third?
Again, rookie mistake. This is why we don't ask questions.
Oh, okay.
Half. More than appropriate.
Uh-huh.
Feel like the meat to cheese ratio has got to be, I'd say, like 2-1. We want it chunky. We want to season the meat, but we want to make sure that there's meat in that cheese and not cheese in that meat. You know what I'm saying?
I am picking up what you're putting down, so
There we go.
I am picking up what you're putting down.
So next,
I think you should add more tomatoes.
I think the guacamole is good. Don't you think, ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems? That looks pretty guac-tastic to me.
Healthy meat to cheese ratio.
There we go. I'm glad that I was able to bestow my knowledge upon the rest of... Look, they're already learning. Beautiful. Now, like I said, great guac, perfect recipe. Doesn't really need anything else. But we move on to the nachos.
Isn't this supposed to be called the Stone Chef?
You want to get your pot.
A pot.
Perfect pot.
Pot.
Perfect pot.
That's a pot?
Perfect pot.
Okay.
I'm gonna have my cameraman go ahead and swap over back here for me.
Oh, he doesn't know that you don't have a code word or anything? Like, take it to the judges?
Take it to the judges. See,
And you're not even
Here we
sure
are.
what. Yeah, you're not even sure what.
here we are. You
Okay.
just gotta get the pot
The
on
pot.
the stove.
The pot. Yes.
Stone, not potted
Thank you. Thank you. Stoned but not potted chef.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right, so it has been brought to my attention that we haven't officially christened the episode. So
Force on that meat.
see,
Yes. Yes.
there we go.
Yes.
So we're gonna put the meat aside.
Oh, okay. We're putting the meat aside.
We're putting the meat aside for right
Meat
now
aside. Okay.
because Kumathan
Uh,
has a present
what is
for
my
me.
present?
I thought it was really weird for him to give me a present on his birthday, but apparently we have some type of device that I've never seen before.
What are you talking about? It's yours.
I've
You
never
busted
seen
this
it
out.
before. I've
You
never
busted
seen this
this
device
out.
before a day in my life.
This is your birthday.
This is one of
This is my
Kumathan's
birthday.
weird concoctions. I'm all for it because, here at the Stone Chef,
Yes. Yes.
we do cannabinoids of all types. We like to get into the nitty gritty and really understand
What we're doing.
the flower
Okay.
and what we're doing.
What we're doing. Okay. Well, you know what?
At the Stone Chef, trademark, we're just going to
Well, he brought this out for me, I guess. But he didn't explain. You don't know what this is?
I'd rather you explain it for me and for the guests.
Oh, okay. Well, for the folks at home,
At home, because we know that's where you are.
this is what they call an aromatherapy.
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 Flour, not flour. I was confused where the flour came into the nacho recipe.
You gotta follow. No, it's all right. You gotta follow me. Here's Stone Chef. We move a little quick, and that's okay.
He takes us on a magical mystery tour
There we go.
every time.
There we go.
Every time we go on a magical
A treat
mystery.
every time.
So, it says aroma therapy or aroma therapy.
Boom.
Okay. I believe, don't quote me.
Hey,
Do not quote me.
give him some grace, all right?
Do not quote me, but I believe in a thing called love. No, I believe that this is what they call a vaporizer.
Well, I believe so too.
So this is what he told me. I don't know.
For my information,
I don't know. He could be wrong, but
but I'm not.
he told me that this is what we're going to be smoking from.
That it is.
Okay. Do you know how to? Do you want to tell them how we do this?
So, sometimes it gets a little tricky. You got to
Okay.
make sure that you're doing it the appropriate way. All right?
Yes, we do.
Flour
Yes.
packed in here. In here. And then if you're familiar, in older cars, we used to have these things that you would push
John
into, and it was like a little lighter. It's kind of like one of these, right?
Therapy. Thank you. I appreciate it. Tone therapy. Okay.
So we go ahead and place the part, this piece here.
You know what? Let me. You taught me so well.
Absolutely.
I want to.
Of course.
Okay.
The student has become the teacher in this moment.
In this situation.
It's such a beautiful experience for me as an instructor to really see the knowledge that I have bestowed upon my students
It makes
applied in real life.
It makes the world go round.
Pay attention.
So I'm going to assume that this part that's orange is the heating element.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
And we don't want to put our fingers.
We
in-
don't actually,
that would-
because it would be really hot.
It would hurt. Yes. Okay. And I'm going to assume that this piece right here. In fact, we're going to take this to the judges because I want people to see this correctly. Camera 2. So this right here is the receptacle that we're. Are you paying attention, sir?
Oh, why am I paying attention?
I just want to make sure.
I already know what's going on. You're explaining it to the audience.
I just want to make sure that you understand what's going on.
Of course, I told you this information in the. Come on.
Okay, so what weed are we smoking?
That's a great question, Kumathi. Go ahead and explain to the
I don't know.
fans.
You told me to grab a grinder.
I believe it was something. There's purple. Yeah, purple something or other.
Purple something other. Okay. I believe
how
the
good it
weed.
is.
I believe
It's
the
so good that I
the weed
actually
is
forgot.
Called, I think the weed
See,
is called
look at it.
Blue Thunder or Blue Pirate Kush.
Boom, Blue Pirate Kush.
So we put this in there, and then we're coming back over here.
Boop, 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 boop,
And then
boop,
we're
boop.
going to sit this on the heating element, not all the way, because if you put it all the way,
It'll burn the weed.
it'll burn the weed. Yeah, look at you. Look at the big brain on Brett. Okay, so now
Oh, shit.
all you have to do is inhale, but be careful. I don't want you to die. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, when you are using this, when you're smoking with this, you're going to be like, there's no smoke. I'm not coughing. Nothing's happening. I don't know what you're talking about. This is some bull.
This is for all the real weed connoisseurs out there. For you novices that just burn your weed and let it fry.
We don't like that.
You don't really get any of the true aromatic, you know?
Are you feeling anything?
Oh, absolutely not.
Nothing.
This is a slow burn process. This is one of those situations where you really have to just let it sit. More like a wine as opposed to a straight liquor. You understand? You don't just drink or gulp wine unless you're a heathen.
All right. Well, if you want me to go full bore, go right ahead. This is becoming a job, isn't this? This is seeing the vapor flow in. Our CTO is doing something right now, which is throwing me off. You're gonna check your phone while you're on the air, sir. Now, what you're gonna see here is that you're doing a good job is when the weed is turning brown because you are taking all of the THC out. Mm-hmm. Here, I got a little bit of vapor. Your dog is looking depressed. Like nobody loves the dog.
No, he'll be all right. He does this on purpose.
He does? Okay. Attention grabbing, right?
Beautiful. All right.
He feels nothing, he says.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. All right. So now, nachos.
You don't want to do for the sake of time. Do you want to start with the nachos, or would you like to start on your apple dessert that you were planning on doing?
For the sake of time, I feel like the nachos is one of those things that once we throw it together, we just let it sit and kind of do its own thing. And then we can actively participate in the apple situation. So I think, yes, we start on the nachos.
Okay, nachos it is.
Kumathan crock pot. Frying pan. Ground beef.
I don't know. This is
An assortment of cheeses. Velveeta.
uh-huh.
Rotel. There we go.
Oh. Rotel.
As Kumathan makes the journey to the stove, we're going to observe
What are we observing, sir?
the
Do
stove.
I
The
how do-
stove. There we go. How you feeling back there, Kumathan?
I'm fine. Are you fine?
I feel great.
Now, if I just heard, I remember you told me this.
Yeah.
That when you're finished with whatever you're smoking, you might want to take that off so it doesn't burn the weed.
Of course. Because why would we want that to happen?
No, we would not want to burn the weed.
That would be very dangerous.
That would be irresponsible.
Extremely.
So Tonathy,
What's up?
would I don't know how to start this. Do I put down oil, butter, salt,
I mean, butter. You know,
butter?
this is
We put down
Texas
butter.
nachos.
So you actually do put down butter?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Well,
Butter it is. Okay.
butter.
We'll put some butter because it's not going to be greasy enough.
It's not.
I personally love my nachos with you know,
A
extra.
significant layer of grease.
Yes, I like mine with you know.
A significant layer of grease.
How much butter do I put in?
Ooh, that's a little too much there, bud.
Oh, there's a
Maybe half that. Boom. Beautiful. Alrighty.
okay.
Then we just cut this bad boy on.
Okay.
Go ahead, Kumatin.
Oh, you don't know how to do that?
Of course I do.
Oh, okay.
See? On. Beautiful.
Oh, okay. Then okay.
We allow the butter to melt a little bit, swish it around the pot, let it glaze
The pot.
the pot.
The pot. Okay. All right.
Then we toss in some of that good old ground beef.
Go ahead. Let it glaze.
Hasn't quite heated up enough yet, but we're getting there.
You wanna? Okay. You like it? Bad? Okay. So this is what you're calling glazing the. What did you call this?
The pot.
Pot.
Kumathan, it's like you've never been in a kitchen before.
It is like that. I don't understand why.
Please excuse my sous chef. This is
A learning experience.
There we go.
It is a learning. Are you sure that the vaporizer didn't get to you? Did it?
No, absolutely not.
Wait, you're perfectly fine.
I am as sober as a clam.
Oh, okay. Didn't know clams. Okay. You heard that, ladies and gentlemen. He said the vaporizer did nothing to him.
Not a thing.
It's what he started. So we're glazing the pot, and then we're going to put the ground beef in this.
Yep.
And the butter.
Yep.
Because the ground beef is not going to exude
Enough grease now.
enough grease. Okay.
All right. Now for the ground beef.
Here you go.
Boom. Sometimes you just need some good meat. We need a knife maybe one of these bad boys will do the job.
Okay, so we have you need a wine. Oh yes, and you wanted what?
Boom.
A really good Pinot. Really good wine. Oh yeah, sorry. I thought you were gonna drink out the bottle. Yeah. So, Timothy, you are doing what now, sir? You are
Cooking meat.
we're cooking meat.
Yep.
That
We're
is
gonna go ahead and grab some seasonings.
That is the seasonings that you might need should be right next to you. But you know the kitchen, you know where everything
Of course, of course.
You know where everything is.
Yeah, right. I gave you the recipe, Kumathon. Could you?
No, I forgot.
I'm a little
completely-
preoccupied right now. I just
I
need you to.
completely forgot
know?
how to do this.
Sometimes you gotta,
I don't feel like getting back on the horse so soon.
No,
I
it's
want to
okay.
watch the master.
It's okay.
You know, like that. What is that? Return. What is it? Return of the Dragon.
You gotta toss in some nice adobo, some Mexican blend here.
Put some black pepper or crushed red pepper.
Let's do a little bit of both.
Okay.
We're really, really getting into Flavor Town today.
Flavor Town is taken, so you can't say that.
Flavor Town is a public place. Okay.
This is so what are you doing now?
Pouring in the seasonings. Come on,
what's the
can you not
seasoning
see?
what seasoning are you putting in?
The red cayenne pepper.
Good job.
Some salt.
Yes, sir. You're doing a fantastic.
And then for the Tony P fans out there,
Good job, chef. You're doing a good job.
Beautiful.
I noticed that you didn't put any other seasoning. Are you going to wait until after, like right before it gets really brown before you put the other seasoning in?
What other seasoning?
That's exactly it.
Put everything in already.
Did you really?
I did.
That packet that's right next to you on your left side? On your left side?
Oh yeah, of course. That was gonna go in right now, actually.
Oh.
You're a little ahead of me, but I appreciate you.
Right now. Okay. It's wonderful to actually watch you cook. Everybody that's watching at home, isn't it beautiful to see him cook?
Sometimes, you gotta take the chef hat off and roll your sleeves up and really get into the trenches.
That's what I say. Roll
You gotta
your
let them
sleeves
know.
up, and you gotta get. I've missed you too.
They're obviously talking to me.
Oh, sorry.
That was a little weird.
So sorry. What was I thinking? Timothy, will you ever forgive me?
I mean, I guess I can let it slide since it's your birthday or whatever.
Yes, I appreciate it. Happy birthday to me.
Oh yeah, everybody say happy birthday to Kumathon. Or else. I'm just joking. Not really.
Michelle, how are you doing? By the way,
I didn't know you knew Michelle.
well, you're too busy on, cooking, and so somebody has to be there for your fans.
Right. Of course.
You acknowledge. You do such a wonderful job acknowledging your fans, and my measly too. I'm just taking from
For my
master.
playbook. I understand.
Taking from the master.
There we go.
Because what is it you always say? Who's the master?
Me.
Showing up had nothing on him.
He's one bad mother. Shut your mouth.
So, question now.
What's up, Kimothy?
How long are you cooking the meat for?
Till it's done.
What is done?
Done.
Well, what's done?
When it's done cooking.
What is that? Like,
I'm not, are you okay? Are we? I felt like I was being pretty clear.
well, do you want it completely, fully cooked?
Oh,
even though you're gonna
yeah.
even though you're gonna put
Yeah.
it in some dip, and you might run the chance of it being overcooked.
No. Because when we put it in the crock pot, it's a slow cook, so it's not as bad.
So we're not gonna have nachos until 9, 10 o'clock tonight.
I wouldn't say 9, 10 o'clock. I'd say like 8. See? There we go.
Johnny knows. Johnny knows.
Cool. I believe it's done.
Is it done?
We'll be all right.
Did you put some water in this? You didn't. You
No.
just got it because you got to put some.
Come on. What do I need water for?
You don't need water
At all.
at all.
That's
No.
what that's what the butter's for.
No, you need milk.
Putting milk in meat is a little weird, bud.
Well, I mean,
But I'm going to let your artistic expression flow. Do you think? Think that's enough? Yep. Yeah, we should be good. All right.
yeah, 3/4 of a cup of milk is on the packet. But
Hey,
you knew that.
of course
You
I
knew
did.
that.
They don't call me chef for nothing.
Well, they call you something.
Yeah, chef. What I said.
They call you something.
What's going on, Kimberly?
I'm just curious on how you are going to get the grease.
Well, I didn't have to do a whole lot before you added the milk. But I do have I have this great,
I forgot about
Listen.
it. It's my fault.
for those at home, great technique, flawless. Not a whole lot of people really know about this
You
technique.
could use heavy cream if you want, yes.
Not a lot of people know about this technique. It's been passed down in my family for generations, and I figure I could extend that same knowledge to you.
Are you sure the vaporizer did not affect you?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna get a napkin or for a paper towel, depending on where you're from. You know,
Do you think your fire is too hot?
it's funny that you say that because I was thinking the same exact thing. I was like, wow, this fire is a little heavy. I should probably turn that down. Again, that's how you know that you're being a great instructor. It's like your students read your mind.
Ah. Are you
Yeah,
gonna
Kumith,
put,
you want to show them the?
Are you gonna put any like onions or anything in that?
No,
Are,
that's what the rotella's for.
are you sure?
Yeah, that's what the rotella's for.
Because
Oh
I swore to God that.
no. We don't need that. That's what the rotella's for. Kumithan, you want to come over
What
here
about
and show them the?
what about some jalapenos?
Again with the jalapenos thing.
Yeah, you don't.
Stop making this weird, okay? You don't have
You
to.
don't put jalapenos
You don't
in
have to. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do that later. But if you could do me a favor and show our
I don't know.
amazing viewers,
I don't know. I really don't know how to do it.
if you could show our amazing viewers the way that I taught you how to get the grease out of this pot with the napkin, I believe in you.
You didn't teach me.
I did.
You didn't teach me.
I literally had you explain it to them word for word on the last stream. You did so great. I just want to see it done in practice. You got it. I believe in you.
Okay. Well, I will do that.
There we
And
go.
You get to do, because it's my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's my birthday.
Yeah.
You get to handle all the apples.
Okay.
Because it's my birthday. I know what I know.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate that. So no veggies.
No.
Okay.
That's what the rotel is for.
The rotel is not vegetable. Okay.
You're asking a lot of questions right now.
I am. So I'm assuming you're talking about this lovely trick right here, right?
Go ahead and explain.
You don't know how to. You don't.
Of course I do. That's
Okay.
what I taught you. Come on now. Explain to the camera. For those at home that want to be able to do this without, because we obviously do not pour grease into the sink because it clogs the drains and it ruins your plumbing. So that's why we do this. Again, passed down generations, family to family. And now I'm handing it down to you.
Hooker to hooker. Grand hooker to great grand hooker to you, Tonathy.
Whoa, Tony, I don't think directly into the pot, don't you think? I mean, directly into the bag, wouldn't that...
Nope.
Are you sure?
100%.
There you go. You heard it here first.
It's not even thin enough for it to do that.
That's why we get the Target bags. We don't shop at Target anymore, though.
I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're silly me. In case you forgot how the recipe is for the apples, I do remember that we are going to peel them,
Of course.
and then we're going to dice them finely, small dices, on a couple of them, like 6. Yeah, 6.
I do remember saying that you were going to be doing a little bit more hands-on work this episode because...
No. You told me.
No?
Because it's my birthday.
Exactly, because it's your birthday, I want you to be able to
You wanted
explain...
to take the reins. You said,
Ladies and gentlemen, we're actually trying to help Tonathy, or we're actually trying to help Kumithan get his own show.
Oh, well.
So we want to make sure that he gets more comfortable in front of the camera.
I am okay. I am learning.
Exactly, he's
I'm
learning.
from you.
He's learning, so we want to make sure that, everything goes smoothly before...
But you want this to be done correctly, right?
Of course I do. That's why I'm doing it.
I totally am down for letting you do that for me, because I don't want to mess that up.
Well, you're not going to learn unless you have the opportunity to not mess things up,
Yeah, but we all learn at our different paces,
Right,
we
and
do.
your pace is this one.
And my pace is not yet. Not on my birthday. Next one, I'll take the reins, top to bottom, 100%.
So
That's right.
crazy.
Next week, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be back on his show, and he'll actually let me take over, but not today, not on.
Actually, I think
Not
next
on my
episode
birthday.
I might stay in charge as well. I don't know. If you're really not that sure, I completely understand. We'll we'll postpone it for a little bit longer. Yeah, next episode I'll be in here. I got you.
Oh, I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't want. No, I can take care of it.
No, you got
I
it.
appreciate today.
No, you got it. It's okay.
I totally appreciate today. You know, ladies and gentlemen, get yourself an old dog. They moan and groan at you for no reason whatsoever. Oh, actually, it's not moaning and groaning for no reason. It's because it's his turn. He's hungry. He knows it's time for him to eat. Okay, so the meat is done. Tonathy, what am I supposed to do with this now?
You put it in the crock pot. Do you have the block of Velveeta cheese?
When you say a block,
Well, I mean,
what do you mean?
it's rectangular, but 3D.
So, are you? Because this is a block.
Do you have more than that?
Oh, I'm sorry, but you said a block. I was just
Well,
clear.
that's why I said rectangular, but like 3D.
This is rectangular and it is 3D.
I don't know.
You sure that hasn't?
Maybe not all rectangles are.
Are you
the same.
sure that hasn't affected you?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Like nothing happened.
How many of them little squares of cheese you got?
I have 4 squares of cheese.
Let's do 3.
3 cheeses.
3 cheeses.
Okay. What other cheese are we gonna put in there?
How many did you bring up?
You
Oh no,
said
the 4th one is fine. Yeah, dude, go ahead.
you told me.
No. 4 is fine. 4 is fine. 4 is absolutely okay.
No problem. It's all you. What temperature am I going to put this on?
You can control the actual temperature. I thought it was high,
you-
medium, and low.
You don't know?
The one that you have at home, from what I gather, was just high, medium, and low. I didn't know. You know.
Yes, you didn't know. Okay, so high, medium, or low?
Medium
I'm sorry, we don't have medium.
or high.
High it is. Tonic, it's called the Stone Chef. If you're not stoned, then that needs to happen.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of cutting apples right now, so I'll get to that as soon as I'm done.
Do you need the... You don't. Look at him. He's showing the master. The master's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it. What?
Well, exceptional even.
Okay. This and all its grease is going in here.
Okay. And then you just add the cheeses and the rotel.
What cheeses?
The cheeses that are on the counter there, Kumathan. That's why I put them there.
You're not going to grate any cheese?
That's why would I grade cheese? The cheese is already in bags over there, is it not? Unless I have that Gruyere in the fridge. You mind checking for me?
I don't know where your cheese is.
It's at the bottom in the shelf.
Bottom on the shelf.
In the fridge, yep.
Bottom in the shelf.
I know Gruyere is one of those like fancier cheeses. You might not be familiar, but it starts with a G. If you look closely, it's not in one of those like bags that you guys are used to. It's real cheese.
Us common folk.
I mean, I wasn't gonna go that far, but you know.
The common folk. Let's see. We have Monterey Jack.
See, no.
I got Parmesan Asiago.
Nope. Close, but no.
I got hickory smoked Gouda slices.
See? Again, close.
Gouda slices. I got more Gouda because Gouda is good. Gouda is good. Say it with me. Gouda is good.
There we go.
But no gyra.
No, it's pronounced Gruyere. I understand, you know. You're not super familiar, and I don't judge you for it, but let's not embarrass ourselves on camera, okay?
Well, I'm learning from
Cut him some slack, guys. He's not.
the master.
He's still a newbie to charcuterie.
We've been on for an hour.
That's the cheese. That's the cheese
We've been-
board with the fancy cheeses and the nice meats that you talk about.
We've been on for an hour.
Well,
Don't you usually go faster than this, chef?
I mean, this is a pretty complex dish. And it is also your birthday, so I wanted to make sure that, you know, we had a nice episode. Because you're going to cut it up and post anyway.
Got a pot, and we got a crock pot. There's so many things to go on.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I could have. I remembered last time you were here. It went faster. You're known for speed. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Not everybody likes it fast, all right?
And then what else do I put in here, chef?
The rotel.
Oh, not the real
cheeses.
veggies.
That is real veggies.
the canned veggies.
That is literally real veggies. Come on now.
What are you gonna do with this nacho cheese sauce? You gonna?
That's a great question.
I'm so glad that you
because I'm
because
not
I was
entirely sure how that even ended up
I was
there in the
wondering
first place.
why did you get nacho cheese sauce? But I know you have a plan. Hi Shayna, how are you? You're well, thank you so much.
See, I told you.
My friends, man, my friends on top.
We did actually. I appreciate you for, making sure that we stay in check. We got to follow the recipe to the T.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Kumathan wasn't super keen on the red pepper flakes earlier, but I had to let him know we got to give the people what they want.
And that he did. So I'm opening up one can of
Two. You heard her.
You know what she said. So you want 2 cans
Of vegetables.
of
Yes.
Brotel.
Yes.
Let me see if I have another one.
You only have one? I thought you had 2. I thought I put 2 over there.
Well, they're 2 different kinds.
Oh. I mean, but it's Rotel though.
It is Rotel. You are absolutely correct. And unfortunately, I don't have another one.
When you say they're different kinds.
Can you go to camera 2, please? I know. I'm putting this up so they can see that I'm messing everything up. Okay.
There we go.
You ready? Okay. 1, 2, 3. There you go.
Shayna Height. QTB Angel Chorus Music.
Ooh.
And we're just not there yet. There you go. Look at that.
Shayna LMAO.
I put it in there. You synced it. I put it in there. You know what? Let's go back down so you can see. I'm new to this. Tonithy is over there doing me a huge favor with these apples. And I greatly
Justin
appreciate it.
Archer. Sorry, I haven't been.
It's okay. I don't blame you. I'm not upset.
He says he's not upset, and it's true. And I understand.
Letting the people know who.
That's true. Good. We got new people, so I got this. I got this. Don't worry about it.
Do we all look alike to you guys? Can you not tell the difference between Tony? Come on. Hi. Again, for anybody that is, just tuning in, my name is Tony. I am Stone Chef. My sous chef assistant here. Kumathan, could you come and speak to the people, please?
Oh yeah.
Shayna Height. Absolutely not.
Yes, Tonithy.
Could you please explain to the people what you are doing here on my stream today?
You allowed me to be on your stream because it's my birthday.
So,
And so because it's my birthday, by all means, I'm learning from the master.
there we go. This dish was actually inspired by Kumathan's idea.
I greatly appreciate it.
Cody Height. Happy birthday.
Kumathan, you're not gonna.
Why, thank you. Thank you.
Francine Rooftop Naughty. Hey Tony. How's it going?
Great. Life is good. Streams are going great. Scheduling is going great. Life is great.
Tonithan.
What's up?
Or Tonithy. What
This opposite day is hilarious.
what
We
finish
keep-
finish this phrase.
Everybody keeps saying opposite day,
Finish this phrase. God is good.
and he made black people.
No, for real. Finish the phrase. God is good.
And he made black people.
Okay. He made black people.
Shayna Height. You're not Tony. No one could replace that magnificent man. No shade though, lol.
You hear that?
Cody Height.
You could never
People are
replace
crazy.
me. I'm glad that my fans are loyal to me though.
Justin Archer.
I'm outvoted. I am outvoted. So God is good and God made black people.
There we go.
Okay. Adding more Rotel.
Adding more Rotel, just as God intended.
Yes.
We need more. Ooh, it's looking real nice over there, Timothy. Yeah. So go ahead and toss these nacho cheeses in there. The rest of that cheese up, and then we just put the top on it. Let it cook for a little bit, and then we mix it around.
So we don't add any liquid to this,
Nope, not at all.
and I'm putting the whole bag.
Yep.
Shayna Height. Did you put Velveeta cheese in there.
Yep. 4, count them, 4 blocks. Beautiful cheese.
They were
Great
small.
cheese.
They were in 4 individual serving sizes, not actual 4 blocks of cheese, because
Cheese with Shayna Height.
See, I'm
Did she
glad
say-
somebody understood. Who does that?
who does what?
Cheese Whiz?
Okay, so we just
Yep, Jonathan looks good to me.
that's it.
Hmm. And then, like I
No.
said,
No onion, no garlic, no
Nope.
nothing.
nope.
This is it.
Yep. I'll just let it cook.
You're gonna have ass explodey. Okay.
It's the price you have to pay for a good meal.
Yeah.
Shayna Height. No you to Velveeta and then also cheese with LOL.
I feel, sir, that you're not.
Cody Height. Bell peppers.
Do
Are you okay, Cody? No. Like, really, look at me. Are you okay? You sure?
Cody likes
Long time fan, I know. Love him. Great guy. Great guy. But, you know, sometimes you just got to check on your friends. That's it.
and is this is one of the times?
Yeah.
Okay. Because Cody's just a friend. He's not married to anybody that I might be married to. In the family type deal.
Okay.
Okay. That is why it's called the Stoned Chef, ladies and gentlemen.
You got a problem over there, Boo?
I'm going to feed your dog because your dog is asking and demanding. I'm going to feed your dog and
Shayna Height. Love you. GTG. Nachos look amazing.
Thank you, Shayna. We appreciate you. Have a great night. Love to catch you on the next stream.
should you tell your nephews and nieces good night too?
Yes, and to all my nephews and nieces, they have a good night.
Could you let me know? You told me
Justin Archer.
you told me their
I'm
names
not too
once.
stoned chef.
Because if we're both stoned, then I can only do my job. Kumithan can't, and we need Kumithan as part of this process as well.
What was your how many nephews do you have?
This is the internet, dude. Come on now.
That's right.
You can't just be giving out that kind of information.
I was gonna say because if he'd have guessed it, I'd have been like, no, you are wrong. And thank you for playing.
Justin Archer. Makes sense.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize before that you can like tell where they're streaming from.
You don't know your own show?
I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm trying to get your dog to. Okay. Get. Hey,
Kumithan?
do not worry. I am changing gloves.
Good.
Yeah, no.
Ooh.
I believe.
See? That's all right.
Mhm.
Cheese yet?
Yeah.
I put cheese in there. He already told me to put cheese.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But then I told him that we had blocks of cheese, but
We don't need those. We got plenty in here.
he doesn't believe that we.
Yeah, we got plenty.
I would like to try something
Absolutely.
with your permission,
What's
sir. I would like to try my Carne Asada nachos.
Sure.
So we can have two types of nachos.
Yeah, do your thing. I trust you. I believe in you. I believe that you.
Well, I mean, it's the recipe you taught me.
Of course.
So I'm just I want to try it because you
Of
said
course.
you
Yeah.
said that the only way that the bird can fly,
You gotta spread those wings, baby.
got to push them out the nest.
There we go. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and
So-
thems.
I want to show you that your
Camera two.
teachings.
Get to the pickup.
Camera 2 does need to Tony. Tony, you need to make that happen. You're fucking up.
Boom. There we go. You all right there, bud?
I'm good.
I know sometimes my stove can be a little.
Well, where I come from, we don't have these stoves.
Yeah, I know. That's why.
We're. What did you say? Poor?
I mean, underprivileged, but
I think the word poor came out your mouth, but
mm,
could be wrong. Could be
like I
wrong.
said.
Oh, so for these apples.
Yeah.
Here. So remember, we're gonna dice these.
Right.
Yeah.
I did tell you that.
Yeah. I'm gonna dice these. Do you want a butcher knife?
Yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
See?
I'm telling you, I'm so glad he noticed you.
I appreciate you, Justin. I try. I really do.
I'm taken aback.
Sometimes you really gotta be the one that helps the next generation of chefs,
It's like Pepsi and the new generation, right?
I mean, not quite. I'm definitely better, but that was a pretty good comparison, I guess.
You're better than
Pepsi, yes.
Pepsi. Okay. I know that you are a long-time smoker.
Yep.
I'm just curious. Did still not feeling anything?
Nope. I am as sober as Pope Francis.
So he's as sober as Pope Francis, he said.
Because popes can't do like drugs and stuff.
So we have in this.
Wait. Diced, not cubed, right?
Yeah, diced.
Just wanted to,
Like this.
I just have to check with you.
Like that.
I had to make sure that you remembered the recipe. That was all. We're good.
I have in here. Yes, the dead one.
Yeah, the dead.
All right, and this is some Carne Asada, where we have some onions, some cilantro, some Thank you very much. See how benevolent your fans are?
I
They
told you.
understand.
You gotta be the change you want to see in life, you know?
Gotta be a change.
I'm here for the youths.
For the youth.
Yeah. Like I said, passing the torch, you know?
I'm so glad that you are passing the torch. It's almost like that Whitney Houston song you keep telling me about.
Right.
I'm not old enough to know what that song is, but
It's okay. Some things are timeless, you know?
can you let me know what that is? What would, like, can you hum a verse or something? I would love that. It's my birthday. I would totally love.
See, I
you-
would, but Twitch is actually really, really bad about like copyright infringement.
It's only if you're playing.
We'll get flagged really
actual-
quick. That's how good I sing.
That is.
That's how good I sing. It's like
Come on, please.
almost exactly pitch for pitch,
Please.
word for word.
Hey,
Whitney
everybody
Houston.
out in the internet, please let him know. Wouldn't you like to hear him?
Justin Marcher. My wife should take note and listen to that Whitney Houston song.
Thank
we
you
go.
very much.
Hey, like I said, I would love to, and I'm glad that you remembered. I really am. But we're having a great time on stream, and they're real sticklers about that kind of stuff.
I think you'll be fine.
This is my livelihood, Timothy.
I think you'll be fine. I honestly.
Timothy,
truly,
if I get flagged again, you got me flagged on TikTok. You got me flagged on TikTok last time you were here, and I'm trying to keep things under control. All right.
But we're not on TikTok.
I know.
And your fans, all of your fans want to know.
I know they do.
They're going, they're right there. They're telling you they want to hear it. I have in this what did you call this?
The nachos?
No, this receptacle that I'm using.
It's a pot.
Pot. Yes. And this pot I'm
Justin Marcher. So he was so
There we go.
yeah.
I can't have you getting like that on
But
stream.
I'm not. The people want to know. The people want to hear your angelic voice.
I told you, it's like I would literally get copywritten.
What is that? It's the scene. You told me about this also. This Disney movie that I didn't even know what existed. But that scene from the Tiny Mermaid. What is the name of that movie?
Say it one more time.
The Tiny Mermaid. What is it called?
Let's be real now.
No, I wasn't alive when it happened. So please let me know.
You weren't alive during the Tiny Mermaid?
I don't know.
That's a classic.
It is a classic.
It is.
It was called The Tiny Mermaid, right?
Yeah.
So
She had a Jamaican uncle. Her dad was, kind of racist, but not really.
okay.
It was a real turning of the century movie. Like it really went deep on a lot of the societal issues that we have, that just happens sometimes. When you get this age, they're just days,
Try not to cut yourself. That is what the cutting board is there for.
Well, I mean, yeah, of course.
I had learned because I didn't take heed to your safety teachings.
Well, that's what happens when you
I accidentally cut the tip of my thumb off.
What did we learn?
And I learned that never to have you over when I'm cooking. No, because you weren't here for that.
Yep.
Still doing the opposite.
I learned that I should have listened to the master.
Boom. Every time.
And I was a fool. Yes. Look at this.
Just in archery. I'm always passing along knowledge.
I try. I try. You cannot even be mad or bothered, dog. You fed. You're about to get high. The dog is about to throw a tantrum because he's old, like Tonathy is. Come on, get up. No, I'm not trying to pet you. Okay. There, you got some loving. Your dog tricked me into petting.
He's good at that.
All right, so now this is easy. This is going to be wunderbar.
Ooh.
Do you know what that is? Wunderbar?
I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, bud.
Don't make contact.
You are correct.
They're like poor people. You just pretend they're not there.
Wow. Did you hear how racist?
Racist. Poor isn't a race. Is it? If so, ban them.
Okay. You did not, you didn't grate the cheese.
Jonathan, what do you... I'm a little preoccupied right now, bud.
It's okay.
I appreciate you being in the kitchen. I know it's your birthday and all, but I need you to do something.
I will handle this.
Are you paying attention to the crock pot over there, bud?
Well, you have it on like it's a crock pot. What am I paying attention to? What am I supposed to do?
I mean, is the cheese melting?
Yes, it's melting.
Chef Tony, don't forget to tell Kuma to put a wart on the liquor cabinet so I can't get in it while Kuma is asleep.
There we go. You heard him.
I will let him know. Just for you. Here's another quick trick that the master taught me. Hey, guess what? Your aromatherapy turned itself off. See, look, it's off. We were smoking out of with this, which is a vaporizer. Sorry, sir, I forgot what we were.
I was gonna say you got this. Sound it out.
I completely forgot what we were doing.
Lock it down.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna lock it down. It is locked down. We tighten this up. Yeah, buddy. But that's not locked down. Now that's locked down. Okay, and guess who's not trying to hurt himself?
I would hope you.
The key piece.
Oh.
The key piece to this
To what?
is the top of this lovely, lovely.
It's like you've never been in my kitchen before.
Yeah, it's completely like I've never been. And that's a very important piece. I hope your butt didn't just touch mine.
You put your foot on the thing.
All right. We're thinking about safety. You didn't know. Don't act like you. Don't be trying to pretend like you knew. Chef Tonathan,
What's up?
do you think you should put some of the apples in the
I got this, bud.
okay. Yes, you do. Yep, I'm gonna put the dog food right next to the food. I got some mild cheddar. Will you fit? Ooh, will you fit? Yeah. Mild cheddar, everybody. You know, my Tonathan's oh, that's gonna be enough. Yeah, buddy. That's gonna be enough.
Well, that's unfortunate because I already peeled the rest of these apples.
No, that's gonna be enough for the other one.
What other one?
I'm making there's two apple desserts. So anyway, so you're gonna excuse me. You're gonna cut them like this. You know what I'm talking about?
What do you mean?
Like that.
You know I can just.
Yeah, I know. But I don't need them that thick. I don't want them that thick. I mean, your recipe doesn't call for that. Wow, your cheese grater is awesome. Cheese grater is. Look at that. That is so cool.
That's all thanks to me.
You hear that? Did you hear that?
And my amazing patrons, of course. Follow me on Patreon.
He said the cheese grater was all because of him. I would never say something like that, knowing that it wasn't. That I had help.
And my loyal patrons, of course. Follow me on Patreon.
We could go there. Thank you very much, CTO, the loyal patron. So we just had shredded medium sharp cheddar, medium cheddar, and now we're going. I'm learning from the master. And now we're going to put Monterey Jack. Those two will be amazing. Your dog is... Yeah.
That's what happens when you get old.
Johnny K. Cheddar.
Cheddar, yes. The cheddar. Oh. Yeah, we have a lot of cheese. Yeah, the nachos are going to be pretty damn cheesy. Yes.
This is his idea.
Just in case you didn't want to have just the, the Rotel type of cheese. Velveeta cheese nachos.
Just in case you wanted to spend only half of the day in the bathroom. We're going to make sure that it's the whole one.
That's true. I hope you didn't have anything to do.
That's okay. I'll work off the laptop.
This is a good dish if you do work from home.
Mm-hmm.
Your boss would probably, your meetings will go super fast. They might end the phrase with, you know what, we'll just email you.
Mm-hmm.
Are you on the toilet? So do you have those numbers from last Monday, Bob? And you're like, yeah, I do. What up? And then they're just email me. All right, so now that you have your cheese grated, you should already have your oven, your oven on for 400 degrees. Do we stir this, or do we let the grease?
Yes, come in, then we stir it.
When do you stir it?
When it's melted.
Oh, so it's not melted, don't stir. Okay.
Well, I mean, go ahead and give it a stir, see if the Velveeta is melted at the bottom. You want to introduce the cheeses to each other.
Hello, cheese. How are you? Cheese, I'm fine. Are you sure you no liquid?
Absolutely.
Okay. Yep. The temp is on high.
Do you see how much liquid is already in there? You're talking about. Just use your elbows.
I don't have any. I was born without.
Well,
And you're going to get us canceled for those that don't have elbows. Thank you.
if you don't have elbows, don't make this dish. That's kind of like one of the requirements.
And now, still making. They're going to cancel.
Well,
They're going to cancel you.
go get elbows then.
Okay. I'm going to mix it as.
Just do the best you can, bud. I believe in you.
God, I can already see my large intestine clogging up.
Doesn't it feel magical?
That's a word.
That's a good. That's what good food tastes like.
That is what high cholesterol tastes like. Well, speaking of which, let's. Un momento, por favor. Nope. 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 Okay. Now we're going to go because you keep. Good. And you'll bark again. I had to put your dog in his bed.
Good.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's past his bedtime.
Oh man, whatever you're making for my birthday gift, that's great. Looking fabulous. Okay, for my nachos, or sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, that was rude of me. I can't.
It's like you teach them one thing and they just try to take credit for everything you do. It's wild.
I am. That is.
I'm gonna let it slide.
I
You
appreciate
are
it.
doing the cooking right now, so
I appreciate
Yeah.
that because. Okay. Hopefully, with a thumbs up. Okay. Ooh, chips. Mm-hmm.
you heard that?
Thank you so much. Timothy, you have the nicest fans.
I know. This is what happens when you build real community.
All the nachos, all the tortilla chips. All of them. Couple of handfuls. That's our
Alrighty.
now.
Jonathan, I gotta use the restroom. I'm gonna let you take the reins for a little minute.
Oh, wow. Finally, we get to have a good show. All right. Got cheese. I mean, you know how to make nachos. You don't need me to tell you how to do it. But if you want me to, I will. We're going to layer some cheese. We got all of that cheese. And all of this cheese is getting layered. With some more cheese. And now we're going to layer your meat. And like I said, this is Carne, Asada. Or in Utah, Carne, Asada. I'm sorry if my big head is in that camera. I like a lot of meat. You know, you go get some nachos and you be like, can I get some, you know, you go to get some carne asada fries or carne asada nachos and they're like a little bit of meat, whole bunch of cheese, three-quarters of a gallon of sour cream. It's crazy. All right, the rest of it goes back here.
Jump. It's kind of meat.
You do. You do. Yes. And now we nacho cheese sauce from El Mexicano. You don't want to know what it looks like. We layer some of this in. I was talking shit about Velveeta, yes. I'm using El Mexicano chan cheese from Mexico. They didn't put tariffs on this yet. Wow. I'm gonna put beans on here because if we're gonna be on the toilet, we might as well be on the toilet. You know what I mean? I thought I had black beans, but I don't have black beans. I used them, I think. I'm just down here trying to get some beans. I got refried or kidney. So refried it is, huh? I ain't have no black beans. Oh, that would have been even better. That would have been awesome. Him farting up a storm on mic. while I'm trying to describe my dish. Who said anything about that? Except you said something about it, so I'm gonna thin him out a little bit. Yeah. You are not wrong. No, you need a grapefruit. Citrus beans are good, man. They are really good. You don't, it's like you don't overdo it on stuff, you know? I made one time I made it, and I made it accidentally with like 3 grapefruit. That was not a. It was not. It was not for the weak of the heart, right there. It was pretty bad. Okay, so I want to add some beans, so that's what we're going to do. Butter with some beans. Just going to thin this out a little bit. By the time this is done, your oven should be ready. What was that? What was that? Tropic Thunder. That's right. Jack Portnoy. And the what they call the family? The ones that they were farting all the time? Oh, I used those already. Yeah, I did. Oh, but I do have pico.
Just a little bit with a little bit of water.
I got some pico. Avocado from Mexico. I'm kidding. There you go. That is what we're going to do. Look at that spread. If it ain't looking like baby poop, you're not doing it right. I'm just letting you know. If my sister-in-law was on here, she would agree. Now you're not, this is about to get cooked, so you don't need to like cook it all the way. Just enough to, this kind of consistency. Because you know where it's going? Right next door. Get that going. Mm-mm. What'd I tell you? What did I tell you? By the time this gets done, we're just putting this on. Who doesn't like beans with their nachos? You remember Taco Bell used to have a badass nacho? It was called Nacho Bell. I mean, it's still there. It's the Nacho Bell Grande. But when it first came out, it actually tasted good. They're chips. Now, you breathe on them wrong, they break. Believe it or not, back in the day, they used to use real meat. All right. There you go. Next. More cheese. Is the sensei back? I understand. Don't you love it when grumpy old men just... They're always grumpy. You sound like first time you've actually enjoyed your own toilet. You're complaining about this?
No.
Oh, I thought he said it. I'm sorry. I thought you didn't even see the block of cheese that was in the crock pot. But you know what? You're right. This be fine. Oh.
Oh, they put like
I hate olives.
don't put the olives on now.
I wanted to put olives on now because I want to ruin the whole thing because I hate olives. I'm not putting the olives down now. I'm just draining it.
Don't put olives on it all. Yeah, let people choose. You really don't. Yeah, you really don't have to do that. Yeah. Josh is the person here who likes the olives. I'll put them on my.
Okay.
If you put olives on it, water it. We'll ruin the whole thing.
I'm for the no olives thing. I just wanted to be like, 'cause I bought olives to go on.
I'll put them on. Olives on mine. I think I want a little. That's one of the things I feel like it's better than
Okay. I wasn't gonna cook it.
No, we're just talking
Oh.
about
Okay, because I was like, I'm not gonna cook it. That would ruin everything. I could put it in Kuma's nachos.
Block of cheese. Just
Sounds like Johnny knows what Johnny's talking about.
Okay, now we're good. Oh, Tonathy, you're done playing anymore? You don't want to play no more? Yeah, you still got so much other things to do.
What do you mean?
I bet you my dish will be faster, be ready before yours. I know what I have. Tony Thin over here did not.
Ooh, this needs to be mixed, bud.
Oh, I thought I mixed it.
Where's the thing you used?
Right here.
Well, I mean, I got it, but not quite what I would use.
You're not mic'd. What?
Oh, I'm not.
You didn't want to be.
Oh. Lose the camera down. Are you moving the camera too, bud? You gotta move the camera down. Very good. There. Yeah, there you go. Oh, there. Yeah. I'm gonna let you know right now, your inside's gonna hate seeing this coming, but your brain and your tongue are going to thank you. Normally we're supposed to add like a little bit of cream cheese in here.
Oh, you didn't tell me about cream cheese.
I wasn't sure if I had gotten it from the store, so. Should you add like milk or something? That's what the cream cheese is to me before. That's why I like, because it's not supposed to be like this stringy.
Would you like some heavy cream?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a little bit of heavy cream because it's also like the cheese isn't completely melted all the way. That's part of the reason why. It's like I can still feel it kind of solid in there. It's supposed to be more runny.
Aren't you happy that your protege came up with this idea?
Well, yeah, cool. Doing a great job.
Nobody needs to hear him speak. It's fine.
No? Whoa. I didn't work. No, because he's here. Okay.
Oh, look at that. That is.
Let's go. All right. Are these beans?
Yes.
Okay. You and the refried beans.
Yes. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Ladies and gentlemen, theys and thems, you got to teach your students to be proactive. This is what I like to see.
Well, if this is proactive, do you need more cream?
Let me see.
Okay, good. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get away without doing something, make a convenient distraction.
No. No.
You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, get melty.
Love it.
Get melty.
The spoon is still there.
I'm so happy that you're making. Oh, here it becomes. Okay. The apple dessert that you wanted me to make. What are we doing with that?
I'm sorry, hold on. I'm trying to figure out where I should put this.
Almost like you're high.
No. I like 100% non-jokingly. I feel very sober right now. Can I get the
I got you. I got you.
All right. So yeah, apple dessert. Awesome. Great idea because it was mine, obviously. It's going to have cinnamon.
Okay. That's cheese up.
Yes, sir. So, we're going to have an apple dessert. And it's going to have apple filling. Cinnamon, nutmeg, all the fun, sweet things. I do need Kumathan to come back in here and demonstrate a couple of things for me. But You know, we're getting there. You know what? Where them chips at? Nah. Let's see what this goddamn dip talking about for real. Whew. Sweet baby Jesus.
And I'm back.
That is how you do a dip.
That's very nice of you to
I mean, I was talking about.
check out my food. That's beautiful.
I mean, I was talking about your recipe, but.
Are you? But you're not gonna
Woo-hoo.
put the lid on it so it melts more.
I gotta taste this first.
Sorry, I keep forgetting. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This right here.
This is the appropriate amount of dip on your chip. Appropriate amount of dip on your chip.
You know, I'm gonna let it go for 2 more minutes. And then
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm ready. Right now.
You're ready for what?
Right now.
What are you ready for?
I am ready for some nachos, son.
Johnny K.
I want me
Next
some
up, the
cheese.
chef will be inside.
I want me some cheese now.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure he's not.
It hits different.
I need me some cheese.
What's the next step on your cheese dip? Or you go to
Oh yeah, we're basically that's it. I just gotta wait for it to finish cooking. Slide that thing on over some chips. We are good to go.
Mine will be ready.
Not as quickly as mine, but it's all right. It's all right. You win some, you lose some. This one you lost.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, 'cause I thought, you cooked with speed.
I did. That's why if you're not first, there you go. Can't have 2 number ones because that's 11.
You are correct. Are you not partaking?
Oh,
I just brought this out here
let's
for
go.
no reason because you were like,
All right, fellers. Where we at? Are you about to clear that?
no, I'm about to hand this to you so you can dump it and then
Whew.
because I'm not gonna clear it. And I don't even remember how long that's been there. Oh no, you could have cleared it. No problem.
I definitely was not about to do that.
All right. You ready? Nachos number 1 is done.
Oh, that's crazy because from the smell of it, my nachos were done 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. One can dream. I have
Perfect. All right.
ladies and gentlemen.
Woo. All right, all right, all right.
Look, I made nachos.
We gonna try 'em.
You gonna try them right now?
Lackluster cheese pull. That is a damn good chip, son.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. It means a lot.
Right?
That is one damn good chip, son. Hmm.
You heard it. You heard it from the master first. I'm sorry.
Matter of fact, so nice, gonna have to try it twice.
Yeah, he's sober.
Yeah.
He looks.
That is a damn good chip, son.
He's as sober as the Pope.
I
Is
am.
what he said.
Pope
Sober-
Francis, to be particular.
Okay, Pope Francis. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Oh wait, yours is not done.
It's been done.
It is done.
Yeah, it's been done. I told you.
That's what it. That was it.
It just has to thin.
Like I told you. If you ain't first, do this guy. Like I said. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, come on now.
I'm gonna say, it's not on chips. All that is
If
what
you're
you
not
get at 7-Eleven. You get the 7-Eleven.
If you're not first, you're this guy. Like I said, thank you. I appreciate y'all showing up for the stream, Kumathan.
Johnny K. Happy birthday, Tony.
It's not, I appreciate you, Johnny, but it's not my birthday. It's Kumathan's birthday. Kumathan, you gonna talk to these fans here?
I was gonna put it back in the oven a little bit
Like I said,
because it's getting cold, and
it's just not getting done.
you hurt my feelings. So
It's been a great stream. Y'all been a great audience.
I will later show you how to make these apple pie nachos. But it is what it is. We're not finished yet. You gotta do
There ain't
this.
nothing in there.
Do you think this is yours? I put this.
I
to
mean,
you.
I just, you know. It's funny because the crab looks like it's like eating the weed from.
It does look like that, yeah. I will recap the folks just in case they don't know.
Appreciate you.
We guacamole.
Perfect recipe.
I'm so happy I was able to get this recipe from.
Yours truly.
Very good for that. Over here we have death. I just wanted some regular weed.
That is what heaven tastes like, my friend.
Oh.
Yep.
I don't know what to tell you.
Speechless. Dumbfounded.
That's something.
That is a damn good chip, son.
That is something.
This is our Lord and Savior in cheese form.
Okay. He's gonna get us canceled.
Cheese and chips. Cheese.
It's gonna be like Reverend. He's gonna be like Reverend Sapp. Lock the door.
Right.
Lock them doors. Yeah. Nobody leaves in this bitch until I get my money.
Beautiful.
All right.
That is some damn good dip right there.
I will definitely film. I will show you guys how to make these apple nachos later. I got some hungry people that are wanting to eat, and I'm trying to break the. I'm trying to keep it early for people. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Have a good evening. For my cohort,
Star of the show.
it's his birthday, so I was allowing him to.
Johnny K.
Yes,
Yes.
It is my birthday though. Thank you.
it is his birthday.
Happy birthday, Kuma.
It's a beautiful thing.
I'm a year older.
He turns 36 today, and it's a beautiful thing.
Give or take
CUK
a couple
90.
years.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Kuma. CUK 90.
All right,
Oh,
have a good one.
I appreciate you.
Patreon, by all means. Patreon.
Go sign up for the Patreon.
You don't remember what it is, do you?
Of course I don't. I mean, of course I do, because it's my Patreon.
Yes.
Go ahead and explain to them what I've got in my Patreon.
I understand because it hit you. The read
That,
hit
yeah,
you.
that one did.
That,
Absolutely.
that hits you, so I can understand. No problem.
Patreon.com/Tony's House CO at blog.
Boom. You heard the robot lady.
And what-
Patreon.com/Tony's House of Love.
and then
Give me money so I can give you food. Recipes, because I'm not actually cooking for you.
Yeah.
that is one way to close the show. I appreciate that.
No, good night.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't affect him.